news.
Good afternoon, Alicia.
Abongile, the 18th Science Festival, tell us the brief history about it.
Well, basically, it has been ongoing for the past 18 years, as we've said in our package there. Basically, it's just to highlight, the importance of science, I would say, on our daily lives. What are some of the new adventures that are coming up, in the industry that could sort of come and help us in this life that change, in our lifetime that changes on a daily basis. Basically, they're talking about the telescopes, the installation of telescope, biotechnology, architecture, all combined in one to sort of help us be able to move from the previous centuries that we have been going forward from this 21st century, Alicia.
Now, Abongile, the theme this year is Into the Space. Please tell us more.
Basically, according to the organizers, it's basically to support, in fact, to celebrate, or rather to mark the installation of the first 64 radio telescope dishes that were actually in the Northern Cape province. I'm sure you remember sometime last year, the president was in the forefront, President Jacob Zuma was in the forefront during the launch of that telescope. Basically, it is to actually sort of tell the world, so to say, as to how much of an effort or how much of work has been done in as far as that telescope is concerned. Of course, we understand that is one of the biggest and is of high standard internationally in as far as the whole technology is concerned.
Now, Abongile, who's attending this festival from an organizational perspective, and who's expected to address the attendance there?
Okay, the main driver of this science festival, of course, is the National Department of Science and Technology, and of course, we are actually expecting Barrington Irving Jr., we understand that he's the first black person to fly solo around the world, from humble beginnings of Miami's inner city. He's actually going to be one of the main guests who are going to be communicating the message, of how to utilize science better in and around the world to these young kids that are actually gathered here at the Grahamstown monument.
All right, and now Abongile, tell us about the details of how long it will run, who can attend, and what activities one can look forward to at this festival. It sounds like a lot of buzz. I mean, with 65,000 visitors expected.
Well, as if that is not big enough. This year, the organizers have told us that they are actually aiming at beating that last year's 65,000 delegates, up to 70,000 delegates this year. It's actually everybody who can come and attend this festival, but it specifically deals with, since it's science, it specifically, moreover, accommodates the young school kids there who actually are aspiring to be scientists in the future. And of course, hive of activity happening here with a lot of gadgets that we're coming across around here, including all the organizations, ESCOM, parasitic organizations like ESCOM, making it a point that they attract those young ones to actually join, the industry, make it a point that we move forward as the country. Yes, indeed, it's going to continue until this coming Friday. It started 2-3 days ago here in Grahamstown. So we're expecting more activities with a lot of participants from across the world to actually, help us improve better in as far as science is concerned, Alicia.
Thank you so much. That was SABC reporter Abongile Dumako talking to us about the annual Science Festival in Grahamstown.